Aloha, I am so happy to welcome you to the start of the new school year. Our faculty and staff have worked hard all summer, planning for the arrival of students returning to our campus just 1 week from now. We understand that some of you have questions about the pandemic and what Punahou is doing to keep our community safe. The recent surge of the Delta variant in Hawaii and across our country calls for increased precaution and vigilance. As always, we will put the safety of our students and employees at the center of everything we do. Over the past year and a half, we've learned a lot about the pandemic and the types of safety measures that work to combat the spread of COVID-19. First and foremost, we strongly encourage everyone to get vaccinated as soon as possible. Simply put, vaccines are the single most effective way of protecting people from the most serious effects of COVID-19. They are free, readily available, and proven to save lives. Today, I'm pleased to share that of those eligible for the vaccine, over 97% of our faculty and over 85% of our students are fully vaccinated. And this number continues to go up. While no environment is risk-free, these numbers show that our community is significantly more vaccinated than the general population of Oahu. We also know that our younger students are not yet eligible for the vaccine, and even those who have been vaccinated can sometimes get infected. This means we need to calibrate our operations to this reality. The email you're receiving outlines many of our enhanced safety measures, some of which have been put in place in response to the recent surge in numbers. Across our campus, we will continue to enforce a universal mask mandate. Until further notice, all persons, regardless of their vaccination status, must wear a mask indoors and outdoors on campus. In kindergarten through grade 5, students will remain in classroom cohorts, limiting the indoor mixing of students during the day. We will also enact a more stringent readmission policy, requiring students who are unvaccinated and out with an illness to receive a negative COVID test before coming back. We'll continue to require that students, faculty, and staff report any symptoms each morning through our daily health check-in app, and for everyone to notify the COVID response team if they're exposed or have a positive test result. All student athletes will now be required to be fully vaccinated in order to participate in interscholastic athletics. And once a vaccine is approved for those under 12 years of age, we will hold vaccination clinics here on our campus just as we did for older students this past spring. While there's a lot that we're doing as a school to protect our community, we can't do it on our own. This is a shared responsibility that requires a shared response. Each one of us in our own lives should continue to wear masks, avoid large gatherings, and if you think you've been exposed, get tested. If you're not feeling well, it's important to stay home, seek medical advice, and also get tested. I wish I could promise you that we won't have any cases in our school community this year. The truth is, we may have cases just as we did last year. But as we did last year, we will be as transparent as possible, sharing data with you to keep you informed. We'll follow the most up-to-date guidelines from the CDC and the Department of Health, and we'll adjust our operations where necessary and ask for your continued cooperation. Finally, I couldn't be prouder of how our school community came together last year to make it one of our most successful and memorable years to date. And as we now enter our 180th year as a school, I am confident that in the months ahead, we will prove once again what our community is made of: optimism, resilience, and tenacity. Mahalo, and take care.